Well, here's an update on what we're seeing. First off, we've got one severe thunderstorm warning that's out for Franklin and Titus County here. Also includes sections of Fannin County and also up into McCurtain County as well. And that's thanks to this line of showers and thunderstorms that continues to progress west to east. And all this activity you see on the screen in Van Zant, Rains, and Hopkins County, it's non-severe with the exception of the remainder of the storm that's moving through extreme eastern Hopkins County. But just looking at the line out to the west, some of these showers and thunderstorms are still quite intense. I mean, we could see 50-mile-per-hour winds pretty easily along this line, but these are non-severe storms. You're probably going to see about 30 minutes or so of pretty heavy rainfall. Could drop a quick inch of rain here in the Van Zant County vicinity, but the severe thunderstorm warning that's out for Franklin and Titus County, it's for 60-mile-per-hour winds. That's probably the most potent storm we have in the region right now. But let's go ahead and zoom in on it. And once again, this is the area that I'm primarily concerned with. And that warning does include areas along the Sulphur River to the north of Interstate 30 at this point, near Johntown, Talco, Wilkinson, Harts Bluff, and places like that. But let's go ahead and put a storm track on the entirety of this line. And you'll see it's moving eastward at approximately 50 miles per hour. Now that will accelerate, it will decelerate when it's in a weakening stage, but this is the general thinking of some of those arrival times. So let's go ahead and look at this. And as you can see, Grand Saline 6:15, 6:16 for Murchison, Como at 6:19, Van at 6:23, Brownsboro. The wind and rain will arrive for you at about 6:26. Mount Vernon 6:31, Quitman 6:31, Mineola at that same time. Chandler, Texas, the arrival time for you guys is 6:35. Hideaway there in northwest Smith County, the arrival time will be at about 6:36. Let's go ahead and take a look at our temperatures real quick. And we do have those temps that are generally in the 60s and 70s. The rain-cooled air has lower 60s from the DFW and Terrell areas moving off to the west. And then as we look at Futurecast, this line will continue to progress eastward, and it will present the threat of damaging winds, obviously. We will also see the threat of a brief spin-up tornado. Some of these storms have shown rotation, but it hasn't been enough to warrant a warning so far this morning. By 9 o'clock, storms moving through our eastern counties, they will slowly progress off to the east. Severe weather threat effectively comes to an end by about 12 o'clock this morning, and then the storms will move off into parts of Louisiana and Arkansas, where they're going to become a large problem for areas like that. So just an overview of the storm timing. We'll get this up for you. From now until about 7 o'clock, the storms will arrive for our western counties. About 2 hours after that, they'll arrive for our central and eastern counties. So anywhere between 6 and 10 o'clock, depending on where in this box you are. Places like Longview might not arrive for you until 9, maybe 10 o'clock. And then after that, 9 to about noon, that's when the storms will arrive for our eastern counties.